Detection, an awesome drill to train your pure reaction time. This task focuses on measuring and training your visual detection time for targets across a visual field. Target orbs will be spawned randomly around the screen. Your instructions are to respond as soon as one appears. If you respond when no target is present, you will be penalized and there will be a short delay before targets may spawn again. Concentration and reaction times are two sides of the same coin. This is a difficult exercise to do because you must squeeze the mental ball of concentration for a full minute straight. This can be much more taxing than when you play games, which, while they do require more focus, it's usually not for such long periods of time. Thus, this makes it a very effective way to hone that reaction speed and turn it on like a light switch when you most need it. While it's not an exact science, in my opinion, detection is a great way to train your focus in and out of gaming. Enjoy. Strafe Track. Here's a drill that every FPS player needs to do that you normally don't get in Deathmatch. The life bar of the target will deplete so long as you have your crosshair on them and they light up blue. This will be the bread and butter of a lot of different games and weapon types. For example, being a tracer main and having to track targets in short bursts, or if you're playing PUBG and you've got to follow someone across a field looking for a clean shot that's also safe. In fact, you can throw it on Countryside for that exact vibe. If your sensitivity is too low, you'll find it difficult to adjust to the next ball. And if it's too high, you'll have trouble keeping it on the ball. In this way, it's a good litmus test to see if you've got about the right sensitivity for you. Weapon doesn't matter, but if you find your mouse drifting off the ball, consider repositioning your mouse and your hand to be more comfortable. This exercise will improve focus and reaction times so long as you keep that ball blue. Strafe Track. Strafe Track. Here's a drill. Spider Shot. Train your flicks in all directions. Snap back like an elastic band each time you hit your shot. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Keep that rhythm. Your goal here is to knock down as many targets as possible, but don't rush the process. Nobody's watching, so make sure you're accurate before you're fast. The improvement will come over time. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. You got it. Figure out where your mouse is most comfortable and look at it. When you're done the exercise, did your mouse end up on the other side of the pad? Be calm. You're going from a comfortable spot to a flick and back, and that's it. Effortless. Don't hold the mouse too tightly and don't shoot too early. Accuracy, precision, and then volume of targets. Give the exercise a shot and we'll see where we can go from there. Spider shot. Train your flicks in all directions.
the consistency and the choices you make in your life feeds into the consistency that your performance is. And I think that's something that took me a while to like really believe and recognize, but once I did, was really helpful to me. Part of going back to what we said about being consistent in a match and not getting tilted, it kind of stems from having the same mentality every time you go into a match. And for me, that also was something I wanted to practice in scrim. So my mindset was always like, a scrim is a match, or like I want to put the same level of effort and intensity into a practice game as I put into the real match.
Hey everybody, welcome back, or welcome to the Science of Gaming series brought to you by Aimlab. I'm Taylor Johnson, and in this episode we speak with Jake Lyon. He's a former professional Overwatch player for the Houston Outlaws and now a caster and live commentator for the league. And we talk about a lot of great topics, and specifically around consistency being the key separator between aspiring pros and professionals, with both their practice and gameplay, team dynamics of what it means to be a great team player, and then a few tips for aspiring pros as they make their journey towards professional gameplay. We hope you enjoy. Jake, it's great to have you on.
Great to be here. I'm excited to get into the discussion on esports and wellness.
Yeah, likewise, man. Okay, awesome. So if you could, do a brief.
Spider Shot. Train your flicks in all directions. Spider Shot. Train your flicks in all directions. Spider Shot. Train your flicks in all directions. Snap back like an elastic band each time you hit your shot. 1-2. 1. Micro Shot. Okay, let's see if you've got the right mouse grip. Here's a test where I want you to speed it up. Receding into a more claw-style grip may be natural for your fingers. That's perfectly okay. This will be a real wrist and finger-focused exercise. Focus on target volume here. Trust yourself and test how comfortable your grip is by flicking and clicking quickly as possible in fact. Muscle memory will be a factor, but what we want to know is, can you stay in control of your mouse if your mouse is constantly moving? This will be a real test of focus, so try not to get obsessed with misses because there will be a lot of targets. Remember, although Reflex Shot, a great all-round exercise to prepare for your match in any game. Here's some quick tips before you get started. Start off with your mouse dead center of the level and keep the mouse where it's most comfortable on your mouse pad. Every time you shoot for a target, bring your crosshair back to the center and your mouse to its original position on the pad. Try to maintain a soft focus on the center of your screen after you hit your shot, so the next target's never too far away. Trust your mouse, trust your flick, and trust your reactions. Panicking will only snowball into a series of missed shots. And finally, ignore a missed shot like it never happened. You're playing for a consistent score, not a perfect one.